And that's going to lead us into our next match coming up, which is going to be JagoBlake, YOMI's RM, YOMI, JagoBlake versus Ultra Arcade Scar.
Now, of course, Scar, one of the most successful players over the past few months, second place at season finals. So everybody pretty much knows him.
One of the very few players to beat Sonic Fox.
That's true, and Scar actually did beat Sonic Fox in our Challenger Cup this weekend.
Yeah.
He was first place and Sonic Fox was second place. So I don't know how that matchup went. I don't know what the characters were.
I'm
it was all off
guessing
stream.
from Scar, it was most likely Demolition.
Possibly, but we actually haven't seen too much of Scar since Demolition got nerfed.
That is also true.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see that. But also, his opponent, JagoBlake, one of the fan favorites. Everybody likes him. Well, mostly everybody likes him, as far as I know.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. It was presumptuous.
It was. But like I said, I caught up a little bit with Jake after not seeing him for a while, and he was playing ninjutsu. And I gotta say, this kid has leveled up so much ever since he's been with the YOMI crew. And his spacing with ninjutsu, who's already a very spacing-heavy character and gives you really great tools and options at that mid-range and the neutral, was impeccably good.
Yeah, I mean, that is the spacing character. I mean, he plays neutral very well. He baits a lot of stuff with backdashes and just spacing in general. And, I mean, it fits him really well, and I'm really glad to see that because he is somewhat of a Scorpion loyalist. He loves Scorpion as a character. He has since I've known him back in MK9 days.
Yeah.
I mean, we've known him for years. Yeah. So I'm glad to see him get a lot of success recently, and I hope he does really well in the Pro League. Get his chance today.
Well, JagoBlake, again, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see him in this top 8 as well because, again, we are now on PS4. Other players are getting their chance, and it's going to be incredible.
Yeah, we've got, I mean, the new net code, and on the new net code with MKXL, with Comment Pack 2, there is a lot of money to win.
Yep, so here is, of course, the points and prizes breakdown. First place is going to be $500 with 100 points. Second place, $300 with 75 points. Third and fourth, respectively, $100 with 50 points. And then 5th through 8th are going to grab you 25 points. And even if you aren't making top 8, you're still nabbing points in the 16th spot, which is 10 points. And, I mean, we saw that kind of last season with Pig, where he had made quite a few top 16, couple top 8 appearances, but he was still able to grab that spot so that he could qualify. And he ended up getting up quite higher in the seed.
Yeah, and remember, every single point counts. I mean, last season of our top 16, we had maybe 5 or 6 people within 10 points of the last qualifying spot. So, of course, again, I believe we have 7 spots for NA going to points, and then 1 from Combo Breaker.
Ooh, we have an offline qualifying event.
We do. Finally, I'm excited. And Combo Breaker is a game. There's an event that is just so loved by the community.
Yes,
so.
I went last year and it was 100% amazing. All right, and here we go.
All right, Blake versus Scar. Blake, there we go, going with his signature ninjutsu. Of course, this variation got buffed recently, which is part of why.
Yes, it did.
Yes, quite a bit. But it's one of the reasons why Blake has gotten a lot more success. And it looks like we're going to have Covert Op Sonya from Scar.
All right, so switching off of Demolition to Covert Ops. The thing about Sonya, though, is all her variations are really strong.
Yeah, definitely, and each one has a spot in different matchups.
All right, here we go. Wow, Scar just running up with a jab.
That was.
Oh, no, he is using Demolition.
Oh, he is using.
You are a filthy liar.
No. I'm 100% sure that I saw the indicator, so maybe he did hit and select. It's quite possible. I'm 100% sure I saw the Covert Ops indicator.
I can tell you, though, those are grenades on her thighs.
Yes, I can agree with you. That is definitely Demolition.
Oh, here we go.
All right, hard knockdown gets the reload.
Wow, that was a very ballsy wake-up grab, but I like it. Good block, another grab. You know how I like my grabs.
No, and that is one thing about Blake. Blake is an extremely patient player.
Beautiful punish.
And also his reactions are great. We've seen him a lot react to any projectile with those teleports.
Yep, and that's going to do it for the first round. Goes to Scar, but Blake, I like what I see so far.
Yeah, it was definitely close, and it looks like Scar hasn't skipped a beat from the changes.
Oh, nice confirm on the jump kick into teleport. Here we go.
That's the mix-up. All right, just taking a little bit of chip and then respecting Scar. Now, one of the biggest difficulties of this matchup is that Scorpion...
that dive kick.
That was greatly spaced. But yeah, one of the biggest difficulties of this matchup is the fact that Scorpion has not the best options on knockdown. He's got one...
Oh, there it is, the reset of the grenades. It's still in there. Nice blocks from Blake. Here we go, nice counter poke.
Oh, and no
he needed
punish.
to confirm off of that so badly, though.
Ooh, just throws him back in the corner. This is going to be tough. Full grenades here.
Oh, I was going to say he jumps out to escape the corner maybe for the next round, but that's going to be it for Scar.
Ooh, and immediately with the stage fatality, one of the best in the game. My favorite, actually.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Ooh. He's now food for the fishes.
He's not, no. What?
He literally is. What? There's fish down there. It's the ocean.
I don't see a single fish.
Because they're scared of the Kraken or
right.
whatever he is. The tentacle monster. But anyway, Blake looked, I mean, he was looking really solid in that first round. Second round, not quite as much, but...
I mean, he had that beautiful presence of mind to jab out of the pressure right when Scar jumped and almost confirmed that combo, which would have been huge because that would have led to another mix-up. Unfortunately, dropping it, Scar was able to steal it.
Yeah, and I mean, that damage from Demolition is still pretty high meterless. So, I mean, he's still got the combos down. He's got the new more optimized ones. Looks like, yep, we're going to stick with ninjutsu for Blake.
I don't think he's going to switch off, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I don't think that would be a good choice anyway. He, like I said, he is most successful with this character, and he's just kind of known for it. He's sort of the ninjutsu Scorpion right now.
A lot of patience here from Blake. I like this. Oh, wow, he just catches him raw with that NJP.
That hit so far away.
Yeah.
And that's something else that I believe that Scar just wasn't ready
by
for
the
that.
overhead. And that's the mix-up. He can do the overhead, and he can either go into a takedown, or he can let the second hit of it rock, and it just is an overhead, which is a recent buff.
Yeah, that is the mix-up. And, I mean, even if you're just not ready for him to throw the overhead, you can still get hit by the second hit because it does come out relatively fast.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Ooh, and doesn't get the full conversion.
Scar's still able to make something happen for himself, keeping the momentum.
Oh, no anti-air. That was a mistake there, I'm sure.
And Blake breaks. I like that decision. He still has the life lead.
With no anti-air.
Nice counter pokes. Still blocks the grenade. Oh, that spacing of the dive kick, Scar.
That was a perfect whiff punish. I can guarantee that he anticipated that forward two
That
there.
was such a good read.
It was. And now that we're seeing Scar anticipate those forward twos a little bit more, I would like to see Blake try some back twos. I mean, back two is a launcher, and it does have a little bit more range than forward two, or actually quite a bit more range. So it can work as a mix-up.
Scar just getting a free NJP here.
And there's that back two right there. So that was a trade, not too bad for either player.
Nice block and a nice punish. Here we go. Immediate breaker from Scar. Doesn't want Blake to get any of that momentum started.
Yep, and of course, Demolition Sonya not using meter for almost anything.
Nice
so
scrap.
you can keep a lot for X-ray or breaker.
Late jump kick, making that pretty positive for himself here. And again, another nice grab. JagoBlake is trying to steal this game away. Here we go. Oh, and he just lets her jump right out.
Unfortunately, he only had one grenade, so the damage wasn't too high.
Neutral teleport. I love that. Great decision from JagoBlake.
And another great decision there, just ending with teleport to make sure that he switched sides.
Right. That was so smart because on Wake Up, most of the time when you see a Scorpion teleport, it's a meter burn. He's going to just let it rock, hoping to hit.
Yep.
But he had the presence of mind to make it neutral. Great stuff from Blake. Oh, I like what he tried. I like the idea of it, but...
Yeah, he didn't quite make it far enough forward. Now, that move actually did get changed a little bit, so I'm not 100% sure if Blake is used to that. It explodes slightly differently, so you gotta get used to it.
Blake still is in a good position. Oh, he went for the meter burn teleport. Oh, here we go. Punishes the drone call.
And that was a great punish. Oh, he gets one more mix-up.
And he has the meter advantage as well on Scar. This could be Blake's game, but wait a second. Burning the meter.
One more hit from either player should do it.
Nope, this isn't going to kill, but it's going to be very close. Oh, no! The respect. Nice blocks.
Oh, incredible blocks.
Blake, his patience is ridiculous, but wait, Scar.
That should be it.
No! That was Blake's game!
Blake had such incredible defense right there. I mean, his blocking was perfect. He blocked the overhead, the low again.
He blocked everything, literally everything, up until that very last overhead.
Yep, but that was all it took. I mean, that was very, very smart by Scar to only use one grenade per situation. I mean, he was like, one grenade, wait, one more grenade, wait, one more grenade, wait.
He even did something tricky we haven't seen him do. He used the drone, or he got all 3 grenades out at once, and then he tried to do like a cross-up or a crossover jump punch, and Blake still blocked that.
Yeah, no, super good defense by Blake. But Scar still taking it with that relentless pressure. I mean, his timing is so good on all of his setups. His mix-ups, obviously, I mean, they're pretty frame tight. So again, going back in with ninjutsu. Now he's gonna have to win 3-0 with ninjutsu now. He's not gonna get another chance to switch.
I mean, it's definitely possible. It's in the realm of possibility for Blake.
It is. And, again, that jump back dive kick has just been the perfect answer for the forward two.
Oh, and he tried to jump out, but Scar getting rid of that grenade early for the hit. But here we go. Blake once again with a chance. And honestly, that's really all Scorpion needs sometimes, is just one chance.
Yep. I mean, Scorpion doesn't have the best mix-ups in the game, which is kind of weird because he's known as a mix-up character, but regardless, he can still take momentum and use it very well. All right, breaks off the bat.
Again, reactions with that teleport to punish the drone.
And
oh, wow. Scar just got hit.
Yeah, sometimes it just happens. You try to disrespect. And another thing is that Blake is a player who loves to throw all the time.
Yes.
So one of his main mix-ups is just throw or not throw.
That's why I love watching Jake play. Or excuse me, JagoBlake play. My goodness.
JagoBlake.
There you go. Nice punish and a break immediately. Scar is 1 round away from taking this.
Oh, and he just lets it rock.
But again, the defense from Blake. And the confirm, beautiful.
That should be it. Nice. Again, perfectly knowing how much damage he had left.
He even
so
paused, if you notice that, for a second. He's like, should I? Yeah, I should. I should teleport, yeah.
He's like, do I need 2 in a teleport or 2-1 in a teleport? I'll figure it out.
Good stuff. Oh, nice use of armor. Blake is on point with punishing that.
Yeah, I mean, he used the delayed wake-up really well in that situation, too.
Oh, beautiful backdash. The spacing. So crisp.
It is. I mean, that's what he's known for.
Nice NJP. This is very dangerous because Blake is now starting to get momentum and he's starting to get the reads, and as soon as I say that, Scar gets a dive kick into a combo.
Wow, just a raw grenade. Interesting. And it was an explosion grenade, too. That may have been a mistake.
This is huge. Scar is about to take this game. Blake just now getting his second bar, and he can't break this.
Or he's not going to be able to convert off that anymore.
Oh, 1 hit left.
Chip life.
No! Oh. Don't break my heart.
But that was an incredible comeback by Scar. I mean, that was almost 80%. Oh!
No, I actually don't think that was a legitimate teabag. I think he was just going for the stage rating.
Maybe. It's possible. Well,
yeah, I don't know.
We may never know.
We may never know indeed. Blake, so very close. Congratulations on making your first top 8. I can tell you right now that probably won't be his last.
Yeah.
And you could, I don't know, you could just really see JagoBlake starting to adapt like later in the rounds. Unfortunately, he just wasn't able to close it out.
But Scar is a great player, so, I mean, there's no shame in losing to Scar at all.
I mean, just losing in general. I know how fierce of a competitor Blake is, and I'm sure he's upset, but he's going to bounce back. Those, oh my goodness.
That right there was one of his best moments as far as patience goes. And like I said, patience for Blake. But Scar, regardless.
His patience is obnoxious if you play him. Like, it really is. He's just not afraid to sit there, block everything that you're throwing at him, and then punish you.
Even against a mix-up character like Sonya.
Yeah, right. But the spacing on that dive kick was stellar.
I feel like those reads may have been some of the main factors for Scar's win right there.
Right here. Here we go again. Goes. That was so solid. But I mean, to be fair, Blake also had really good reads with his backdash and then his back too.
Yeah. I mean, back two is what he should have switched it up a little bit more, though. I think a few more back twos would have done well for him.
Also, something we didn't see once from Blake was 4-2 into takedown.
That's true. He didn't go for the mix-up at all. He just wanted to stay safe, take his little bit of chip, and just condition. But it would have been nice to see a little bit more risk from Blake. But also, he did lose to risk at the end.
But also, that you have to understand, that's not really Blake's playstyle. Like, he's not going to just take errant risks for no reason. And that's why he's so solid, because he just plays fundamentally sound.
Yeah. I mean, even when he hits you with the sort of vortex setup, he doesn't go for any crazy mix-ups. Usually throw or normal or just like a weak low or just a normal overhead. Like nothing big at all. But I mean, that's his playstyle. But man, Scar's
so that's going to set us up for Sonic Fox versus Scar. Coming up in the semis.
The rematch. The rematch of so many times now. KIT.
I mean,
this
it's just
tournament.
endless.